Guys, Kronos here. So today we're going to do a mod review. Oh my goodness, I just woke up and I forgot to wear my shirts and pants. Jesus Christ, I think I'm going to save myself the embarrassment and cover myself. So anyways, I haven't done this in quite a while. However, recently I found a real cool mod, as you can see, and I thought I'd introduce it to you guys. But before we begin the mod review, I just want to mention that the map that we're using to do the review was made by the map maker called Self-Destruction on Planet Minecraft. I will leave the link in the video description, go check it out, and also don't forget to give him some diamond for this great work. It's an amazing map of a carrier group. I believe this is the Ronald Reagan aircraft carrier, and I could tell you all the details on this map are just amazing. So anyways, the mod has been made by a Japanese author called EMB4, and Savannah Studios on Planet Minecraft had kindly translated most of the things that you need to know about the mod, but I also have made a separate installation video, so you could check that out if you get stuck on installing the mod. So anyways, let's proceed with the mod review. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is some of the models of this mod. So if you look closely on the models, you can see how much work went into designing this mods. I mean, look at the model. How much detail is that? How amazing these look. That's the A-10 Thunderbolt, I think. This is the MiG-29, and two of the most iconic jet fighters, of course, the F-18 and the F-14 Tomcat. And look at the detail on the F-14 Tomcat. Jesus, I just can't describe it, how amazing this mod is. And you also got some tanks and Delorean and some other planes like the Offspring, and also I believe this is the Delta 7 from Star Wars, the iconic Delta 7, and this is the V-19, I think, from Star Wars as well. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I do know that these are very, very popular spacecraft from that movie. And we also have the Viper, I believe this is the Tiger, and the Cobra, three of the most recognizable fighter helicopters. And we also have commercial airliners. And these are just small samples of many assets that you'll find within the mod. However, before we start playing with them, I am going to show you guys some of the basic things that you should know about the mod. So crafting wise, the only thing that you need to know is actually crafting the drafting table, which is this, and it's quite simple. All you need is oak planks, and you need to lay it down so and so, and the fence at the bottom, and they rest on the left corner, and a crafting table, and you get this thing called a drafting table. And once you have this, you don't need to know anything, because it basically tells you everything that you need to know. So you have all the helicopter list, anything that you want to make, you can make, and also the plane, the vehicle. So you got everything that you need to know here. Now, for example, if you want to craft something, let's say that I want to make a drafting table, right? Let's scroll down and we'll find the drafting table. All you have to do is press select, and then if you have the items necessary, you don't even have to place them. It will place them for you automatically, and you just click craft, create, and you get the drafting table. And voila, that's pretty much all you need to know about crafting, because the drafting table does all the work for you. So that's the basic thing that you need to know, and that's about it. That's the beauty about this mod. The next thing I want to show you guys is what is this thing called? I forget. I believe, what was it called? Yes, it's called the Target Designator, and it's not just for show. I'm going to show you how it works. You have to right click on this little tab here, and then you get this, and it actually works. It's got the cool laser, you can see the guided laser, and once you point it at something, it gives you the distance. For example, we got 61.78 meters. It gives you all the coordinates, and when you right click on that, see what happens. Right click on that, and look at that. Look how amazing is that. You get 3 passovers, and you gotta press shift, to get out. You get 3 passovers from the bombing, and the blocks, they don't break. However, all the mods that I included, the planes and everything else, the turrets, they will take damage. And I don't know. I've tried playing around with the config files and I wasn't able to make the blocks actually get destroyed. So if you know anything about that, just leave it in the comment section so that others would know as well. So that's the Target Designator, which is amazing. And this is called an ammo box, and I haven't really found a use for this. There's another thing called fuel tank, and those are two things that I haven't found a use for. But even if it's just for show, it looks pretty amazing, and it could you could use it to basically decorate your base or whatever you have in mind. So that's that, and then you have a crate. Container inventory. As you can see, you could store things, anything that you want. So we got a parachute. Then we have the fuel truck and the stinger. You actually have a stinger as well. Then you have the wrench. I'll show you guys on what you use all these. So you also have these smoke grenades. They actually work. When you throw them, check it out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how cool it is. It got all the animations and it just works. Get inside it, you can't see anything. It just works. So you got that. And then you have the fuel tanks. These are used for the turrets, if I'm remembering correctly, because the aircraft that don't actually require to have any fuels. You don't need to refuel, so it could be a plus, it could be a minus, depending on what you want to do with that. And also you have a wrench, which I'll show you sometime later. And one thing that I didn't find out actually is the Stinger missile. I haven't really managed to shoot it. I don't know how to fire this. I don't know if you actually need a target that is flying or something, but I haven't managed to actually fire this thing, but I'm sure it works. And there's a thing called a fuel truck, which looks like this. And based on everything about this mod, I'm thinking there's some kind of a use for this, but I haven't really found it. So yeah, that's that. So if you know the use for this fuel truck, leave it in the comment sections and let us know what it's used for. So once we have done that, let me show you the parachute. So if you have it in your hand, all you have to do is, let's say that you jumped out of your aircraft. When you fall, just right click and then voila, you are in your little parachute and you can safely glide yourself down. And as you get closer to land, you have a little control of the parachute. However, on the air, you don't really have any control over where you land, so keep that in mind as well. This wrench is a tool that you could actually fix your vehicles and your turrets and whatnot. So let's try one of the turrets. So let's take out the phalanx, and let's say that we have installed it here, and you could get in through the back, I believe. Yes. And then let's just shoot it a little bit, the tank. There, we don't want to destroy it, so you know what, that's it. And then once you approach the tank with the wrench, it will show you the percentage that is damaged. Okay, maybe not the tank. Okay, maybe I got it wrong. Alright, maybe not the tank. Alright, let's set up another phalanx, because the last time I tried it on another turret. So maybe it's only on the turrets that you can fix. So let's get inside the turret again, the phalanx, and then let's shoot that a little bit. And we approach this, and you will find a percentage sign. There you go, 82%. And when you right click on that, it's got that cool little animation and sound, and you can actually fix that. Look at that. It's all repaired, 100%. So you can see the possibility of multiplayer modes with this mod. In fact, I believe Savannah Studio actually has a multiplayer server where they have this thing set up. So you guys should definitely check it out if you're interested in this. It'd be amazing to play multiplayer mode with this thing. And you know what? One thing that I want to check is maybe I'm just not clicking the right place. I don't know. I'm thinking that you have to be able to fix the. There you go. You gotta go to the back. All right. So it's 100%. I think there is a auto regenerate. So you know what? Let's just give it one last try and shoot that truck a little more, the tank. And once it's destroyed, from what I know, you cannot repair it. I've tried once and it didn't work. And once you go, there you go, 87%. You fix it, bam, bam, and you can take it to all the way to 100%, and it's all fixed. Voila, there you go. So you have to go to that point where the mod, basically you could break it and take it out, I think. There you go. So that's the way you fix it. Let's get rid of this as well. And this is just one of the many turrets that you find in the mods. As you can see, you have different stuffs here. The BAD, I don't know what these are, but anyways, let's just get into it and give it a try. Let's shoot that destroyer, it looks like, and see what happens. Oh, look at this. It looks huge. It's humongous. And I think these are actually for airplanes. I believe so. It's ready now. Yellow, is it ready? Is it ready? No, it's not. I don't think it's ready. Come on, don't do this. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, maybe I need a an airplane as a target in order to make this actually work. So you know what? I'm gonna try this. And once we get in, we should be able to. There you go. Holy mother of God! And it actually gets heated up. As you can see, that red bar that goes up. And once it reaches the top, it gets too hot, so you have to wait for it. And you also have a radar that tells you where the planes are, your target. So this is actually an amazing mod if you actually play on a multiplayer server. And like I said, Savannah Studio has a multiplayer server. You should definitely check that out. And I believe the last thing that I will show you guys from the props is this one, which is called, what is it called? The Uab Station. So we're gonna grab an unmanned aircraft. Which is it? I believe it's this one. Yes, there are several, but anyways, this is the only one that I could recognize right off the bat. And just go to the back of the chair, right click, and then you will place your aircraft on there, and you could get the cam view from the aircraft, or I believe you could also move to the chair Gunnar. Okay, you can. Anyway, so this way you could pilot your aircraft. Just point the cursor of your mouse up and it will lift off. And voila, you are flying now. Oh, look at that. Okay, goodbye. Alright, we're done with that. Oh my god, it's crashing. It's gone already. Alright, so that's the UAB. So you could actually fly almost like an RC. Okay, so finally, let's check out some of the aircraft. So I believe you guys will be interested in some of the cooler aircraft. So we're gonna get rid of the Cessna, so this doesn't take up room in the. Oh, what's that noise? Oh, on the deck, and I think we'll get rid of the Thunderbolt as well. How do you get rid of it? Come on. There are spots that you need to hit. Okay, there you go. We're gonna try the MiG-29 first. When you go to the windshield and then you right click on it, it opens up. Look at that. Look at those small details. Alright, so a little hiccup with the trial of MiG-29. So we're gonna try this again. Place the plane, approach it, right click, and you see a little animation, and you also get a little lift. And right click again, you're inside the craft. And all you have to do is press on that W key and point the mouse cursor up, and once you have built up enough speed, you will have liftoff. I believe we have enough room. There you go. Alright, I'm going to try to level off the plane just there, and let's get into third person perspective, lock the controls, and I'll show you guys that you could actually retract your gears. How incredible is that? You know what, let's turn around before we lose our aircraft carrier. Come on, come on. So you can control with your keyboard WSAD, and you will use your mouse to control your pitch. And the control is actually fairly easy. Put your nose down. And I said easy, and yet I am kind of struggling. Try to go down. Oh, actually, did I lock my controls? Oh my goodness, yes I did. I had actually locked my controls, and that's the reason why I wasn't able to control it correctly. So you know what, let's try to get here and turn around, and let's try to land this thing in one piece. Alright, I'm sure the real jets will not work this easily, but with this one you can. Go down, slow down, and slow down. And there you go, we have landed safely. Get it to all the way to stop. We'll try all the weapons and stuff as well. But another thing that I'll mention is that you also have different camera modes. You have the night vision, you have the thermal vision. You can't really tell right now, but if I switch it to night mode, you will see that there is a difference between this. This is the regular view, night vision, and the night mode. Definitely there's a difference. So let's go back to our daytime. And you also could cycle through weapons by pressing G. Everything is laid out on the head-up display, so you don't really need to know any of this. You got the flare as well. And as you can see, you could switch through weapons, and it's red at first until it cycles through, and when it's green, it's ready to be used. So we're gonna leave this plane, and we are gonna try something different. Alright, there you go, get rid of that. And I think we're gonna get our hands on the Harrier Jet, which is another iconic plane. Where is it at? There you go. We'll get the Harrier, and I'm going to show you guys the Beetle Mode, which is just hovering on the air. So again, right click, get inside, and what you gotta do is click on F, and it changes into Vtol Mode. And let me show you guys actually from the third person perspective. Let's lock the controls, and when you press F, this is what happens. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that moving. Jesus. I'm just telling you that these little details are what makes this mod so amazing. Let me get out of the lock, get to the first person. Alright, so let's go to the Vtol mode again, and we are going to have a liftoff. Press W. Oh no, my bad. Put all the way to stop. Vtol. Alright, press W, and with enough thrust, we are going to have liftoff. Oh my god, look at that. And with helicopters, if you press space, you can actually hover, but not with this. Alright, so we're gonna stay there, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oh my god, look at that. We're hovering. We are hovering. This is what I'm talking about. Gears up. Gears down. Alright, put it down again. Let's go into the first person mode again, and let's settle down. Let's land the plane slowly and slowly. Come on now. Am I at the right place? Yes, I am. And you safely land. Voila. Alright, we are going to leave the Harrier Jet here because we are going to try something else. Now, I believe it's the F-18. Yes, both the F-18 and the Tomcat have folding wings. Let me show you that. Get into the rear cockpit. Or maybe not. What's the front? My bad. The front cockpit. And this is what you can do. You can actually, by pressing Z, fold and unfold the wings. Look how crazy amazing is that. That's just, I don't know what to tell you. I've never seen anything like this on Minecraft. It's just insane. It is insane. So let's get out, and let's also try the same thing on the F-14 Tomcat, because this one has really cool animation as well. Okay, this is also the front seat. Now let's get inside and lock our controls, and again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that amazing or what? I mean, are you gonna tell me that's not amazing? That is just insane. I mean, to me, that is just crazy insane. Okay, let's get out, and we are going to pilot. Let's try the F-18, and let's try some of the weapons. Alright, so let's build up speed, get a liftoff, and try some of the weapons. Oh my god, this is fast. Whoa, this is fast. So, right click on that. Holy. That's the Vulcan. Let's change the weapon. Now we have the 70mm rocket. Oh my god. I mean, look at all the graphics, all the little details that you see. Oh no, I'm gonna stall. Oh my god. And like I said, it doesn't destroy the blocks, so I don't really have to worry about destroying this beautiful aircraft carrier. And you know what, let's try the flare. The flare is V. Oh, look at that. Look at the flare. Look at how cool that is. And you have to wait just a little bit until the flare is ready again. And then you will be able to fire additional rounds. But you know what? Let's try to land this thing again. This time we're going to try to land it from behind, which is completely wrong, but you know, with this mod we can do this. We can do this. And of course, I am on a crash landing course, but we're gonna slow it down and touchdown. So you could actually pull some crazy maneuvers on this thing. So let's get rid of the Tomcat. This is the F-18 actually, and we need a little bit of runway. So let's go here. And another cool animation that I want to show you guys is of a chopper, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, well, a lot of these choppers actually have cool animations, but this one, no, it wasn't that one. This one, yeah, the Chinook, another very recognizable chopper. This one has really cool animation in that. Get in there, and let's open hatch. I can't show you because this is too long, so I gotta get back, get to the rear. And once you get here, you will see that the hatch has actually opened, and you could sit in one of those gunner chairs and you could fire. Look at that. So you could fly around and actually, well, kill your enemies. And you could switch around the seat by pressing F and R, like this, and like this, like this. And I think there's a gunner in the side window as well. Let me try to get to it. Let's see. I think, oh, this one. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, look at that. That is so insane. And of course, once you get to the cockpit, let's try to get to the cockpit. Is that it? Okay. Get me to the cockpit. You could pilot it. I think, yeah, we gotta get to this one. And the helicopter controls are a little more complicated. Not by much, just a little more. In that you could have liftoff just by pressing W, and you'll have yaw. I believe that's what you call, by pressing the A and the D button. So that will help you control the directions. But the altitude. So basically, if you want to go forward, you would put your mouse slightly down and then press W, and that will give you a lift, and at the same time it will push you forward, and you will move your mouse to the direction that you want to go, and that will move you around. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it should come to you, you know, fairly quickly. This I just needed to, I don't know, play around like 2 minutes, and I was pretty good at it. And you could land that by pressing on the S button and then slowly bringing it down, and you land. Voila, that's it. That's all there's to it when it comes to chopper. Get rid of it. And there are several more aircraft that I could show you, but since this mod review is running kind of long, I think we're gonna choose a couple of cool stuffs. So let's pick, let's see, the Apache. Yeah, the Apache. And we're also gonna choose, let me see, do we have a Raptor? I think we do. There's actually the bomber as well, the stealth bomber. I think you could use it with the UAB Station. And let me see, F-22 Raptor. And one more thing that I wanted to show you guys is the Delorean. I think we have it here, all the way at the bottom. Yes, the Delorean. We also have, oh, this is what I forgot as well. You also have several actually boats. You have that one, you have the regular float, and there's another big one, I think. There you go. Let me just show you the small boats first. So you have the small float, which is this. There you go, and all you have to do is just right click on it and you get in there and you control it like, come on, let's go. There you go. You just control it with WASD and that's it. Control it like you would control anything else, and slow down with the That's key. And let's just get out of there. Get rid of that. And you also have a bigger craft. Special operation craft, it says. Come on. There you go. Oh wow, look at that. Look how cool it looks. And from what I know, you have different weapons. No, not this one. Weapon. Let me cycle through weapons. No, it doesn't have weapons yet. And you control it the same way. Let's get it to stop. Can we change seats? Okay, when you press R, you actually have. Okay, so these need fuels. So you have fuel tanks. If you are in survival mode, you would have to move. You would have to have fuels. Reload. You also have to. Oh, you could actually set miniguns as well. So okay, these things they don't really have in creative mode all the defaults. So you could do that. And I want to see if I could get into the rear seats and take over one of these miniguns. You actually could. Jesus. So again, another multiplayer element that you could add. And I cannot get out. Come on, let me get out. Alright, there you go. Alright, shift and you get out. But it seems like there's a little bit of a glitch because I was having a hard time. And there's another one called Crest. What is it called? Oh, Craft Singer. And this one looks like a speedboat, and it looks like it's going to be really fast. Let's see. Oh, and yes it is. Oh yes. The handling's nice, it's pretty fast. Let's slow it down. And of course, the real amazing thing about this mod is that not only do they handle amazingly, but look at the detail in the model. I mean, you know, tell me that's just not a piece of, you know, art. It's just, I don't know how to tell you. It's just crazy. Alright, now that we've seen all the watercrafts, let's check out the Delorean. So let's set the Delorean down. And the cool thing about the Delorean is that it actually flies. Look at that. Door opens, get inside, and you control it like any other aircraft. But look at the model inside. Look at the details inside. Oh my god. If you ever seen Back to the Future, you know exactly what I mean. So just lift off with enough speed, and voila, there you go. You're flying. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna crash, Alright, let's get up there, And let's try to land this thing. Alright, let's try to land it. Okay. And we landed safely. I want to see what this open hatch thing is. Let's check it out. So, if I press, let's just go forward just a little bit. So we have a clear view. Come to full stop. Okay, so you could open the hatch, the other hatch separately. That is so awesome. That is so amazing. So let's get out of the car. And that's the Delorean. And I guess we could also try the Delta 7. I think this is called the Delta 7. Right click on it, get inside, and you actually lasers. Did you just see it? That's the laser. Oh my god. Can we cycle through weapons? Let me see. No, it only has lasers. Weapon mode. There is a weapon mode. Oh my god, what is that? High explosive, I think that's what it's called. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? All the jets actually have different weapons modes. So you have high explosive. I think you have incendiary weapons as well. So those are the things that you should definitely check out as well. Let's get inside again. Let's try to have a takeoff. So it doesn't sound much different from the jets, but it definitely looks cool. Let's check out the third-person perspective, and oh my god, that is crazy. That is insane. Oh no. Alright, I clicked shift by mistake. It happens to me a lot while playing with this mod. I'm trying to basically decrease my speed, try to lower my altitude with shift, and I keep doing this. So anyways, bye bye V17. Alright, that's the Delta, no, actually, that's the Delta 7 and the other one's V19. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers the basics of the mod, because if I wanted to cover pretty much all these planes, it would take forever. You should just download the mod and test that out yourself, because you're going to love it. But before, and you know what, before we say goodbye though, I guess I haven't tried the tank. That's one thing that I haven't showed you guys yet, which is a land vehicle. I have showed you the DeLorean, but that technically is an aircraft. So let's just go to the tank. And if you have played around with Flange mod, it doesn't work much differently. All you have to do, I believe you have to approach it from the back. Yes. And then you have control. You can move it around. Get it to stop. And you could also fire. Now, as for the oh, look at that, there's also sound mode. As for, you could have zoom mode. Oh my god, that's so cool. You can have zoom mode. You also have different camera modes for this as well. And weapons mode, you could change them actually. I think you got the high explosive, you got the canister shell, smoke shells. You have all sorts of different things that you could play around with as well. And yes, one of the things that I actually forgot is this actually. If you're playing around with the Target Designator, you actually have a way to zoom in and zoom out with this as well. So yeah, zoom out with X and zoom in with Z. So that's another thing that you should keep in mind when you're playing with that. So as you can see, the possibility with this mod, especially if you're playing the multiplayer server, is just endless. It's a tremendous mod. And once again, I will mention that the map that I'm doing the mod review on is made by Self-Destruction on Planet Minecraft. I will leave the link in the description. Check out his map, give him some diamond. And much props to the mod author EMB4 and also Savannah Studio, who has done a great job at translating. Be sure to check out his page on Planet Minecraft and give him diamonds as well. He really deserves this. So yeah, I think this pretty much wraps up the mod review. Thank you guys for watching. I will be doing a lot more of these mod reviews in the future, so subscribe to check out future contents. I will see you guys on the next mod review. Thank you. Kronos out.